late one today. Still been overly tired. Since my season's been kind of meh. I think it was 2 weeks ago it started, or last week, or going into last week, whatever. Sleep's been all over. I've been waking up all over the place. As I mentioned, kept up tradition today. Woke up around between 8 and 8:30, between 8 and 8:45ish. When I usually wake up between 5 a.m. and 7:30 a.m. Maybe 7:45. So I'm all over the place. But since I've been all over the place with my sleeping, I've been tired at weird points and then more awake at other times of the day. It's kind of sucked. Today has been more sleepy, but I bet either during this ride or some point after I return home, I'll have a bunch of energy, even though I've been super drowsy today. But apparently there's decent people in my neighborhood. Oh, a bunch of free toys. Damn. Why am I going away from the free toys? Guess I could deal with it. I don't want to turn back, even though I'm like 5 blocks away from my house, 6 blocks. Apparently, unfortunately, there was another drive-by in town. From what I read this morning, the one victim was in stable condition at that point. I think she got hit in the shoulder, but it was at a grocery gas station. It also has a local liquor store that's in a few places around town in some other cities. So that sucked to hear this morning when I woke up. But I was glad in the same time I didn't leave. I was gonna go on a ride last night, but didn't end up doing it because I was too tired. So I'm glad I didn't do it. I highly doubt I would have went over there, since the off chance I do go on a night ride or a evening ride, it's usually not that far from the house, even though where it happened isn't that far from the house, but on bike, a little further, you know, obviously, been driving. So, hoping she's alright. Guess she was just sitting in her car or someone she knows car or something like that. I forget what the article. I read it when I was half asleep, really quickly, just to get some general info, but now I forget. But I guess there was at least one, if not more Uzis involved. Can't recall. I think there was at least a few Uzis, more than one. I don't really care about guns. I'm not one to be against them, but also on the other side, my only criticism or nitpicking, whatever you want to call it, is not everyone should have a gun, which is obvious. It's just kind of a common sense obvious. I'm sure most people on either side of the spectrum that has more vocal feelings than I do could agree. Not everyone, but if you want to have one, that's fine. But if you're just gonna do something like that, that's, I guess that's when I have a problem, when you're just doing stupid stuff like that, when there's nonsense related to attacking random people or to do with robbing. So that was a fun read this morning. as I say sarcastically. But hopefully she's alright. Most of the time, as far as I know, typically shoulder wounds are alright, but there's always that chance. It's not a 100% of the time deal, I'm sure. I don't know much about guns. I've never cared too much. I just know basic stuff or anything from movies and TV, so real stuff and fake stuff. Lol. But yeah, like I said, I don't really have a stance too firmly. Guess you could just say I'm neutral. So sleepy. I was gonna wear a long sleeve because I thought it was cold, but then I got all sweaty, or started to sweat I should say, so I took it off. I was just standing in my room, I could feel like I was gonna start sweating. Nope, don't need any of that. Just put it on to avoid wearing my hoodie for warmth, but it's not cold. Shit, what is with people? I hate this intersection. It's actually the first time that's happened to me. That I remember, at least at this intersection. Especially since I was in, that's the reason I typically go in the crosswalk. To be safe, I'll use either crosswalk going across, but apparently not today. And I had the right of way, even though I didn't press the button, since I was in the crosswalk and they were turning. They should have yielded to me, but whatever. I pay attention enough that I'll live. I was already paranoid enough before I got hit that one time because of my brother, sister, and a bunch of my friends, as well as a bunch of my brother's friends getting hit. So I'm always on the look, because I know, since I also drive, being a cyclist and a motorist, I know not everyone pays attention, whether it be vehicles, whether it be motorists